This next move, I'm going to show you how to set up for the Kimura. Okay, this is the reason why a lot of times you got to make sure your hands are always underneath your opponent. You don't want to leave them extended, because for that reason, the person now has to give you space. So if his hands were underneath me and I want to attack the hands, I have to give space where he's actually going to escape. So this is good for him. But in such a situation where you end up holding the guy around the neck this way, it's no good, because now his hands are unprotected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for cross-body control. I'm going to use this hand, block it on the opposite side, and then I'm going to attack this arm by sliding my fingertips as deep as I can underneath his armpits. Then I'm going to step over his head to get him to go on his side. Step over, and then from here I'm just going to reach back and grab onto his wrist. And look, because it's nice and tight here, I'm going to stop him from putting his back to the floor by using this leg. If he turns and he puts his back to the floor, then he automatically sets me up for the armbar. But I'm going to show you a different variation. A lot of times in this case, just turn it around so you can actually see it. So in this case, I'm holding on to it and I'm going to push it behind his back. But now he's going to defend it by either grabbing onto his pants or grabbing his two hands together. So I can't really apply that submission, but I'm going to trick him. So while I'm putting force on it, I'm going to take my leg, this leg, and push his head back so that I get underneath his chin. And then I'm going to lay down, and then I'm going to cross my feet, and then I'm going to apply a choke with my legs around his neck. And at the same time, I still have the possibility, just in case from this point it's not working, I can always come back up and then apply that. So we're going to work it from here again. Turn around. So he's holding me around the neck. I'm going to control his hips with the opposite hand behind. My fingertips, I'm going to slide in deep underneath his armpit to keep him in position. Step over his head and then attack it. But at that point in time, he grabs onto his wrist. So I can't really push that behind his back. So I keep all my weight against him, I push his head back with my leg, and then I lay down and cross my feet. And I start to squeeze by pushing my leg in an outward motion. I want to push my legs like this, because what happens is that as I push it out, the legs go straight and the space goes a lot smaller, a lot tighter around his neck. He defends it, and squeeze on his neck. And that's attempt for a Kimura, but applying a leg choke on his neck. Hi, I'm Thai-Ju-Jitsu, founder of the Thai-Ju-Jitsu self-defense system. All these techniques and stuff like this is also on our website. You can check out our website at www.Thai-Ju-Jitsu.com. And I'd like to thank you too for having the opportunity to give us this moment to show all the techniques that we actually can show based on Thai-Ju-Jitsu.